Dear students, see in lesson number 7, that is alternating current. See, last time we completed exercise numeric, we completed examples and started exercise numericals. See, we discussed numericals up to 7.5. Now we proceed further. That is exercise sum number 7.6. Now see here is the LCR series circuit is given. See, the inductance is 2 Henry, capacitance is 32 microfarad, okay, and resistance is 10 ohm. See, this is LCR series circuit. LCR, all are given. See, what we have to find out Q value. Okay, now see, there are different formula for Q value. It is omega 0 L by R. That is the first formula. Another formula 1 upon L root C by R. Okay, or see what is 1 upon R root C by L. Okay, the Q factor is 1 upon R root, L upon C. Okay, now this we can obtain easily. Okay, now Q vector is omega 0 L by R. Omega 0 is 1 upon root LC. That I substitute L upon R. Okay, now this we can write as root L into root L. One of that will be cancelled. So our equation will be 1 upon R root L upon C. Okay, so this is how we can solve the value. So another value for the Q equation for the Q vector is L upon C. Now see, we have to substitute the components. Okay, value. See, our first equation Q is omega 0 L upon R. First we need to find out omega 0. Omega 0 is 1 upon root LC. See, L value is 2. Okay, now see here, C value is 32 microfarad. So it will be 32 into minus 6. See, 1 upon root 64. Now both are perfect square. See, the square root will be 1 by 8 and minus 3. So 1000 upon 8 is 125. So by using the formula, we have obtained the value of omega 0 as now we substitute in this equation. First one, Q factor is omega 0 125. L is how much? 2. R is 10. 250 upon 10. Okay, now see, Q factor will be unitless. You can check by using the dimensional formula or just by writing the unit. Okay, why? Because the ratio of the frequency to frequency. Now in another formula, 1 by R is 10 root L upon C. L is 2, C is 32. Now this will be 16. 4 into 10 to minus 3. Okay, so this will be 1 upon 10 to 2 upon 4, 100 upon 4, 100 upon 4 will be 25. Okay, so this is how we can obtain the value of Q factor by using the second equation. Now see, next is exercise sum number 7.7. Now see, the question says a charge capacitor, of 30 microfarad is charged and battery is removed and inductor of 27 millihenry is connected in series. See, what we can see here, the first capacitor is charged, then battery is removed and inductor. Yeah, this is nothing but LC oscillation. Okay. See what you have to find out angular frequency of the LC oscillation. There is omega 0 is 1 upon root LC. Okay. Now we can substitute the values. 27. Now this we can write as 27 into minus 3, 3 into 10 to minus 5. Why? Because whenever we have got a square root, we should have an even power. So this we have written as 3 into 10 to minus 5. Now see our solution. 27 into 3 is 81 minus 8. So it is 1 by 9 into 10 to. Okay, that I can write 10 into. Okay, this is how we can solve easily. So here is a case of LC oscillation where we have to find out angular frequency. Now see our next sum. Exercise sum number 7.8 is related to the sum number 7.7 also. Now the initial charge. Okay, the question says in addition to this, we say the initial charge Q0. Okay, Q0 is the initial charge given to us, that is 6.6 millicoulomb. Okay, now we have to find out the energy. Now see what is the formula for energy of a LC oscillation. See initially all the energy in the form of electric field. Now that is in the form of energy stored in a capacitor. See the formula for energy stored in capacitor is Q0 square by 2C. Okay, Q0 is given here. See the capacitance value is 30. Okay, this will be 60 into. Okay, now this is how we can solve this easily. This is 6 into 6. Okay, so this is how we can solve. The question says what will be the final energy. See, we assume there is no loss in energy. Okay, that is an ideal condition, but right now we have to assume this only. So final energy, this is initial energy. Initially all the energy in the form of electric field. See that will be converted in the form of magnetic field. So UF, UI I say the initial energy. All the energy stored in the form of electric field will be converted into the magnetic field, that is in the form of half Li square, that is the energy of the magnetic field. So here also no need to calculate, but we assume this is an ideal circuit, no energy losses, so the final energy also will remain 0.62. Okay, so this is how we can solve exercise sum number 7.8. Okay, now next is exercise sum number 7.9. Okay, now is an again LCR series circuit. R is 20 ohm, L is 1.5 Henry, C is 35 microfarad. Okay, and the variable frequency and V is 200 volt. Okay, V is 200 volt. Now see here nothing is mentioned, so we assume it is RMS voltage. Okay, now the question is says when the frequency, see here is a source with a variable frequency, a value will remain same, the frequency will change. When the frequency becomes equal to natural frequency of oscillation, or yes, natural frequency of oscillation, that is nothing but resonant frequency. Okay, what will be the average power? Now see here, it is not given that you should calculate the frequency, but only condition is says, the question says when the energy becomes equal to that of the natural frequency. Now this is nothing but omega is equal to omega 0 is the resonance. Now this is a case of series resonance. Okay, this is a case of series resonance. Okay, XL is equal to XC, Z is equal to R. Okay, we have to calculate power in that condition. Okay, so power is V square RMS upon Z. Okay, now R value is how much? Okay, so in the case of resonance, the power will be 2000 watt. This is how we can solve. Now, next question, that is exercise number 7.10. Now see, this is for a radio frequency. Okay, now see the radio frequency of a medium wave. Now see this is part of the electromagnetic spectrum. See more regarding this we'll see in lesson number 8, that is electromagnetic waves. Now here it is given as the radio which operates in the medium wave frequency, that is frequency varies from 800 megahertz 800 kilohertz, sorry. Okay, 800 into 10 to 3. So F1 square I write 64. F2 is 1200 into 10 to 3. 1.2 into 10 to 6. F2 square is 1.44. Now see the inductance value is 200 micro henry. Here this is the value of the inductance. See, L frequency is given and value of the inductor. We have to calculate the corresponding value of the capacitor. Now see our equation. F is equal to 1 upon 2 pi root LC. F square is 1 upon 4 pi square LC. C is equal to 1 upon 4 pi square LF square. Now see for first value, that is C1. C1 will be 1 upon 4 pi square LF1 square. Okay? C1 will be 4 pi square 1 upon 4 pi square LF1 square. Now see we substitute the values for 3.14. Okay? L is 2 into 10 to 2. Now here we have already obtained the value of F1 square that we can directly use. Okay, so if we solve, we'll get the value as okay, value is 88 picofarad. 88 into 10 to minus 12. Okay, that is 88 picofarad. Now see the frequency corresponding to second one. Yeah, see here we'll get, see we have taken this, so we'll get 198. Okay, let me calculate. See 4 divided 1. Divided by 4 divided by 3.14 divided by 3.14 divided by 2 divided by 64. Yes. Yeah, that comes out to be okay. 198 into 10 to minus 12. 198 picofarad. Okay. Now see for the C2 value. What C2 will be 1 upon 4 pi square LF2 square. Okay. So that we can substitute here 4 into 3.14 whole square. See F2 square we have obtained. Okay. So that will turn out to be 88. Okay, so here this is again we can say an LC oscillation. From L is given, frequency F1 and F2 is given, we can obtain value of the corresponding value of the capacitor C1 and C2. So this is nothing but exercise number 7.10. Now see our next question. Okay, this is again an LCR series circuit. Now see here LCR series circuit VRMS exercise sum number 7.11 is 220 volt, 230 volt. L is 500, C is 80 microfarad, R is 40 ohm. Now, first we have to find out resonant frequency. We have to find out IRMS. Okay, then third, we have to find out VR, VL, and VC. Also, we have to find out voltage across combination of VL and VC. Okay, voltage across combination of VL and VC. Now first, see the resonant frequency. Okay, now we substitute the values. Okay, we can 5 into 80 into 10 to minus 6. Again, here it is even power, so we keep it as it is. See 2 pi 400 okay, so 100 upon 4 pi. Okay, so that turns out to be yeah 7.96 hertz. Now this is the value of the resonance frequency. Now secondly, we have to find out IRMS. Now see here resonance frequency is obtained, so we can check first XL and XC are equal or not, but it will be surely equal. Why? Because the case of resonance. Okay, XL will be 2 pi FL Now this turns out to be yes. XC also we can check. We'll surely get 2 pi XC 50. 2 pi F is 7.96 and 80 into 10 to minus. This also will be 2. Okay, by case of resonance. Now, so at resonance, XL is equal to XC. So that's why Z will be equal to R. Why? Because XL and XC cancel out each other. So R is how much? 40. So IRMS, VRMS upon R. That is 230 upon 40. Okay. Now, see, we have to obtain VR, VL and VC. Okay. First we obtain value of VR. IRMS 5.75 into 40. Okay. Yes. XL is how much? 250. So we can obtain VC also. See what we can see, both have the same value. Current is same in series. XN and XC are equal. Now see what will be the voltage across combination of this will be VL minus VC. Why? Because they are in opposite phase. Okay, they are in opposite phase that we have discussed in the theory. So we can say VL minus VC. Okay, so the voltage across combination of VL minus VC is 0. That we have to keep in mind. Now, so with that we come to end of the exercise numericals, but let me take some MCQ that will be useful to us. See that I can take from the our earlier textbook. Okay, so that will be useful to us. Now, our book textbook less has been said about the phasor method. Okay, now we talked about series circuit and voltage in the form of phasor. But if it is parallel combination, there will be division of current. Why? Because we know in the parallel connection current is divided. Okay, let us say one such circuit is given like this: R, L, and C. Now we can say LCR parallel circuit. This is LCR. Here we try to obtain the value of the current. Here we'll try to obtain the value of the current. And now see the voltage. See the voltage across resistor, current, and they are in the IR. Okay. Now see inductor. Current is behind the voltage by pi by 2. Okay. Inductor, the current is behind the voltage by pi by 2. So this will be IL. And in capacitor, current is ahead of the voltage by pi by 2. This will be IC. Now this is phasor. Okay. So what we can do? See here IL and IC again in the opposite phase. This will be IR, I, L, and IC we can write. See if I write in terms of RMS, all we have to represent like this. So here IL and IC are in opposite phase. For example, let us say IC is larger. Okay, then net value of IL and IC will be like this: IC minus IL. So this part represents IC minus IL. Okay, see IL is like IC is like this, IL is this. So we can subtract. Now see the triangle law of vector addition. See vector, as we had discussed earlier, see they can be shifted by keeping their magnitude and direction same. So here this is a phasor of current IR. On the head of the current IR, I place tail of the IC minus IL. Okay, see the third side shows the result. Now let us say angle is. So what we can say here, I is equal to IR square plus. Now here also we try to obtain the phase difference. Okay. Now see IR is Vm by R, IL is Vm by XL, IC will be Vm by XL. Okay, if I substitute this, okay, I will be equal to Vm by R Okay, so I will be Vm 1 upon r square. Now the phase difference tan phi is IC minus IL upon IR. Okay, now see we write in terms of your value. IC is Vm by XC, Vm by XL, Vm by R. See what we can see, this Vm will get cancelled, so R will move to the numerator, 1 upon XC minus XL. Okay, so this is how we can obtain the value of the phase difference in LCR parallel circuit. See why we have taken here, why? Because textbook given, see LCR series circuit. Now in series we know the voltage is divided. Here we have taken example of the parallel circuit, LCR parallel circuit, in which we know very well in parallel circuit current is divided. So that we have represented in terms of phasor. Okay, so this is all about here about LCR parallel circuit. Now see, today we have completed exercise numericals of lesson number 7. Okay, next time we'll take some more MCQ. Okay, which one are important. Okay, and then we'll proceed for the next lesson. Thank you.